Marriage is definitely not for children, but for two consenting adults who view that relationship with love, amor gigit amore, respect, sacrifice, and a continued commitment to compromise, conscious of its value as a sublime social institution. Would you guess where this quote came from? Is it from some disc jockey or a poet? Is it from a counselor or a philosopher? Could be, but it is not. This quote was the ponencia of former Supreme Court Justice Justo Torres Jr. in the case of Jim Choi in 1997, which proves that politics and laws and all of it is contrary to the modern belief that this is only a field based on wit, wealth, and worry. Now, I submit to you today that politics is relational. Yes, even if sociology is the primary social science with regards to relationships, politics shall be also seen as a science of power dynamics and decision making between persons and not just governments. Political scientist Harold Glaswell defined politics as the field that answers the questions who gets what, who, and how. Who gets what, when, and how. And these questions are core to our human relationships. Take, for example, whose friend will get more time from me? Whose sibling gets a bigger part of food? Or should it be hating kapatid? Who will initiate courtship first? Is it me or them? The more interested one or the other? Whose spouse will hold their conjugal money, their conjugal property? In a family, the elder one gains more power, then one becomes the second determiner, especially with extended members. Persuasion from other persons, even from strangers, are hinged in their power over you and your decision making. Elizabeth Gilbert, known for her memoir Eat, Pray, Love, also agreed on this perspective by defining marriage as not simply a romantic union between two people, and it's also an economic, a political contract of the highest order. To the lens of civil governance law, the principle of relational politics also affects and applies. Laws and rulings regulate marriage and family relations, resources, and finances that affect relational dealings. Even contracts that are basically legal agreements of two or more persons who seek mutual responsibilities from each other. There goes the principle of relational politics. Philippine politics is also significantly shaped by relationship. The padrino godfather relations shaped by either comes of blood. And for you to win a position, you must also be everybody's friend. Even to the point where you give them something anytime they ask of you to maintain relationship to them. Finally, political discourse and preference also define relationships. 4,900 young people aged 15 to 30 were surveyed by the social media stations in 2021 about their political and civic participation, and one out of five of them stated that family opinions shape most of their preferences. Even in romance, political preference is commonality. Dating groups and apps now allow users to explicitly ask and state on their voting matters. And Dating website OkCupid recently reported that 76% of their American users said their romantic partners' political leanings are deal breakers. This also proves that the current trend on political polarization can also affect families and other relationships either by tribalism or by further discord. Relationships will not always be resolved by mere edict, political shuffle, or imprisonment. But as Martin Luther King Jr. has declared, judicial decrees may not change the heart, but they can restrain the heartless.